everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I hope you like and subscribe to the channel. Pay attention, women. This video is for the young ladies out there and for the young women out there. And if you think that I'm getting on your ass a little bit in this, don't worry. I got one coming out for the men soon as well. I got a message for the men. So let me explain something before I get started, right? Please pay attention to this important message for you ladies. I'm not a social media guy. All right. This is new to me. Okay. I was incarcerated for 17 years straight. When I went into the prison system, none of this existed. There was no YouTube, no laptop computers, no Facebook, no Instagram, none of that stuff. And then when I came home, I didn't even get involved in it. I went right to work doing construction the day I came home, and I worked for the decade after that. Okay. And so this is all very new to me. And the reason that I appeared on YouTube is because my friends were telling me, Fish, you live the craziest life and your life story is insane and you need to really tell some of your stories. And so I had to get help to learn how to film these things on YouTube because I didn't know anything about it. And recently my friends told me, listen, you need to spread the word even more and get on Instagram and the other one, whatever it's called, well, I don't even know, Instagram and TikTok, you know. And so I said, let me go look at those things before I decide to post anything on there and see what they're about, because I don't really pay attention to stuff like that, right? Not that I'm old fashioned. It's just that I had other priorities in life. And I went on to this Instagram and I went on to this TikTok, and I was absolutely horrified by what I found the young women doing on there. You know, I thought it was the most pathetic thing that I have ever encountered in my years on this earth. I found it one of the most sad things that I ever found, what our women resulted to. And the first one was this OnlyFans thing, right? This, what they call OF, right? I heard about it, didn't know anything about it. I didn't really even know what it was. In 2025, I didn't know what OnlyFans was. I heard a lot of people talking about it. And for a woman to result to being a whore and then being on, because that's what they are, they're whores, right? They're sluts, right? And so what they did is to go on the computer and actually take pride in it, to hear these women have pride that they're spreading their legs and letting 1,000 men go inside of them is absolutely disgusting. You girls need to have way more class than that. There is nothing prideful about being a whore. There is nothing prideful about being a slut. And then they go on these podcasts and try to defend it, right? And when they do that, they're completely embarrassed, right? They get completely embarrassed because there is no way to defend it. I don't know what type of issues those girls have. I'm not saying they're bad girls. I'm saying they're lost young women, right? Whether they had no father in the home, whether they weren't raised right, or obviously they do it for the money. You know what I mean? This is why they say the love of money is the root of all evil, because when money is involved, people will abandon their standards. People will lower their standards. They will throw out their morals and values. They will throw out their class and dignity for money, right? And then I found out that men actually give them money, that men give these men, what the hell is wrong with you? Giving those women money. Who would want to be with a woman that's been with 500 men, that's been with 1,000 men? What is classy about that? What are you even thinking? I can't understand that. There is nothing attractive about a whore, right? I understand that men fall in love with what they see, right? They do. Men fall in love with what they see. They see a beautiful woman. Oh my God, I want her. You know what I mean? I have to have her. They see a gorgeous girl. Oh my God, right? And women fall in love with what they hear. You know, a man says, I love you, or you're gorgeous, I want to take care of you, I'll be, right? Men fall in love with what they see, women fall in love with what they hear. But men, when you see that, you need to run from that, because a woman that does something like that will bring you no peace of mind, will bring you no self-respect, will bring you no real happiness. Right? You can't walk down the street. I would never walk down the street with a woman who did something like OnlyFans, right? So it's very sad what young girls, and they're beautiful, what beautiful young women have resulted to doing for their love of money, for their love of attention, for their fame that they think they're going to get. but they're really destroying themselves. A woman is supposed to carry herself with class. A woman is supposed to carry herself with respect. A woman is supposed to carry herself like a lady, right? And I'm not some old-fashioned dude, man. Right? Like I'm just giving you real the way it should be. I'm not talking about you have to be like that in 1950, right? And in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant, even though there is something beautiful about that. It's what made society function up until this point. Raising beautiful families, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a woman going out and educating herself. There's nothing wrong with a woman if she wants to stay single. There's nothing wrong with a woman going out and building a career, right? I'm not saying a woman has to be with a man pregnant, but I'm saying what a woman shouldn't do is spread her legs open for attention and for money, right? That's a disgrace. If that was my daughter, she would get smacked in the face if she did something like that. If my daughter did something like OnlyFans and I found out about it, that would be a wrap. I might be in jail. Allow your daughter to do something like that. It is so bad that Americans are so stupid, right? That they just took this, what do you call that, Haktui girl? This girl talks about spitting on a man's dick and gets famous for it. That's all that woman did, whatever her name was. She did a video where she talked about spitting on a man's genitals, and she gets famous for it. And in this stupid country, the New York Mets have her throw out the first pitch because she made a video talking about spitting on a man's dick. This is what we've resulted to. The New York Mets let her throw out the first pitch because of that. So many people gave her a stage. She is an embarrassment. She is the opposite of what every young girl should see. And what goes around comes around. Maybe that's why she's being sued now. They'll never put her in jail, but they brought her down. They never should have put that up on a pedestal. The woman that should be held on a pedestal is a woman that carries herself right, and a woman who lives the right way, and talks the right way, and acts the right way. These women talk about their body count like they have pride in it. Who the hell would want to be a woman with a high body count? What man would want to be with a woman like that? Spreading their legs open for strangers. There's nothing prideful about that, young ladies. Nothing prideful about that at all. The love of money is really, really the root of all evil, man. Girls, if you walk like a slut, talk like a slut, dress like a slut, and act like a slut, you'll be treated like a slut. If you want to be treated like a lady, then you need to walk like a lady, talk like a lady, dress like a lady, and act like a lady. And what's happening is to you young girls is that there's so much pressure to fit in, so much pressure to get. Women love attention. I understand women love attention. From a very young age. This is why they put on makeup. This is why they dress sexy. This is why women love to be the center of attention. When they walk into a room, they love when everyone looks at them. I understand that, right? But you have the peer pressure now from social media to get likes, or the peer pressure to get people to follow you. Forget that peer pressure. The peer pressure is outside. What's inside of you is principle. And you need to live by principle, not by the pressure around you. You have women, I discovered on this TikTok that women are making videos farting. Maybe people laugh at that. That women are making videos farting on their boyfriend's face, going into public and farting inside of stores. And you think that is the most classless, disgusting, vile thing for a woman to do. We say, is it okay for a man to do it? It's not okay for a man to do it either. And I'm going to get on the men soon. In the next video, I'm going to tear into the men these days because you have a lot of men that aren't acting like men. But right now, it's your turn. It's woman's turn. Call it Mother's Day, whatever you want to call it. But you need to start acting proper, man. Women farting on their boyfriend's face and thinking this is classy. You're going to date that woman that's on video farting on someone's head? Come on, man. You could laugh at that all you want. That shit is disgusting, man. You women need to have some self-respect, man. You women need to have some dignity. You women need to have some pride. Do not follow those women that are on the internet. Those reels. When I was scrolling through those reels, my friend said, "Yo, Fish, go on Instagram." He said, put some of your videos on Instagram. I said, let me go on there first and see what it's like. And I went on there and I said, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. It's really sad, man. It's really sad, you know. And I hope that you young girls see this and realize that a real man, a good man, a man who's interested in taking care of a woman, a man who's interested in having a family, a man who looks at you as his flower, as his baby girl, a man, a real man, a man that will defend you, a man that will work for you, a man that will fight for you, a man that waits for you to come home and then there's my baby girl and he loves you up. A real man like that wants a real woman. And he's never going to look at you as a real woman or a classy woman or a woman he can trust. If you are out there spreading your legs open, if you are out there doing OnlyFans, if you are, forget about the money. The world has turned into a material place. Forget about the money. Money is not the ultimate goal. Living right is the ultimate goal. Having self-respect in yourself is the ultimate goal. And if you act like a lady, you'll find a man that will treat you like one. That's my message for you today, ladies. Step it up. Step it up.